Okay, welcome, greetings, citizens of the Imperium. Sorry, we're a little more tired now because during our little break, for one, I decided to chicken out and varnish everything. Not necessarily chicken out, mind you, but I wanted to play it safe, so I varnished everything, and to not mess with the metallics, I varnished it in a satin instead of the usual matte that I varnish things in. But we're tired because, well, Daddy decided to do a little bit of a workout during our break. Whew! So it is time to glue this bad boy together and then hit up some transfers. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, that workout, it felt great, but it took it out of me too because I had just worked out. What is it? It's around about 8:30, 8:45. I worked out just 12 hours ago. And, So if my hands ever look shaky, I'm not trying to make them look shaky or anything, but yeah, if I look shaky or seem shaky, that would be why. That would be why. Because I also have not eaten yet. I know. That's stupid. Very stupid of me. But in haphazard fashion, we're holding our model. I know I said I varnished it, but if you were paying attention, I did not varnish this hand. And I sure as hell did not varnish that helmet. Now, we've got a very wide stance, eccentric pose for our Marine here. And that's just how it be. That's just how it's going to be for this one. He's got a very wide stance. Quite the eccentric pose. And it's okay. Taking off some of the excess glue there. We'll just say he almost lost his balance. He's not sure how to conduct himself on such lovely greenery. And me and my wife joked that I was going to paint a white line and make it like a football field. And I was like, well, maybe if I do some Blood Bowl, which, I hadn't honestly considered. I have painted Blood Bowl before, and you know what? We might just fit some Blood Bowl in. Because, my God, who doesn't love Blood Bowl? If you guys don't know what Blood Bowl is, it's Warhammer Fantasy football. And it's fantastic. Man, I love me some Blood Bowl. I played Blood Bowl 2 on the Xbox. And had a lot of fun. Man, is that a tough game. That is quite the tough game. Requires a lot of strategy. Requires a lot of discipline. And I loved it. It's very silly too. Quite the silly game. Oh my God. My arms. I don't know if I'm up for this right now because, good Lord, man, that workout really did shake me up. I was trying to go, and it shook me up. Shake me up before you go. I know that's not the words. Shut up. I know that's not the lyrics. You don't have to remind me. But I do love to annoy people with that. Be an innocent troll. An innocent troll. Oh, man. Whew. I know, he's not really looking too much like a Black Shield with all that brass on him. But you know what? He does look cool as hell. He really, really does. But that was my argument when I saw the Black Shield models, and I was like, why? Why is there so much brass on these guys? Or bronze, whatever you want. It honestly looked more brass to me because it was just that bright. And there he is, folks. There he is. 5 minutes in, and we've got him built. And now comes the part we were all waiting for. Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm tired. I had my chocolate milk too. That's my reward for my exercises. So we've got some transferred here. We got Terra. We've got a lightning bolt. The lightning bolt will be put in an interesting place. We got an Aquila for his left shoulder. We have a 9 for the back, and we have something for his chainsword. All of these have been more or less carefully planned and plotted out. And what do you say we start with that chainsword? Just because why not? It's one of my favorite sayings. Because why not? Whew. And yes, to annoy all of you, in a classic troll sense, of course we're not doing transfers in a traditional, proper manner. Nope. We're doing them still how I've always done them. Oh my God, I'm ready to roll over and go to sleep. I'm so done now. I am just so done. Hey, what the? Oh, come on. The R. Oh, everything came off? Okay. So that was dumb. So the R separated from Imperator, and Enim separated from the rest. Yeah, okay. I guess the chainsword's not getting jack shit. That, my friends, is one huge annoyance. That really chafes my ass. Oh man, GW, shame on you. I can't remember which pack that came from. I can't remember, but shame on you guys. That really makes me mad. I think that was from the new Brutalis Dreadnought. I think it might have been from that. And if so, shame on you, man. Come on. I know I didn't cut it wrong. Jesus. That should have been all one piece. What the hell is going on? I'm scared about this one now. I'm very worried about this because this was its own thing from the same pack. And now I'm terribly worried. Terribly worried that I'm going to run into the same problem. I don't want to. I really don't want to. I think it needs to be a little more wet on the back. Let that water really soak in. Come on. You're wanting to. You're wanting to slide off. I just need enough, alright, so that I can grab it. Cool. Okay, chest piece. That's right, that's going on the chest. And here we go. Woohoo! Here we go. Norfolk, Hampton, Richmond. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I don't even know if you can see that. Look at that. Basically, perfect. Right there on the first try. That's awesome. That is awesome. That never happens. And we're leaving that. We're leaving it. Okay. Now that the nerves are freshly racked, this next symbol comes to us from the Imperialis, the epic scale. And I didn't want to use traditional squad markings or designations. I really didn't want to use traditional ones. So I grabbed this because this will be used on that right pauldron. And I need to see what I'm doing here. But yeah, I'm going to dunk it. I'm dunking it, dunking it, dunking it. Get that thing nice and soaked. And I know. But I haven't worked with these all that much. There we go. To be fully confident with them. Okay. Get that sufficiently wet. Get it sufficiently moist. Look at that. Hail to the yeah. Move that back just a scotch. Just a scotch. Look at that. Look at that. Eat your heart out, you sons of bitches. That might even make a really cool chapter symbol one day. I would dare say. We're moving right along. Moving right along in search of good times and good news with people you can't lose. That wasn't the lyric. I don't give a damn. We're making it up on the spot. Yeah. We are losing our minds. Yeah. Oh, this could become a habit. Oh, bear with me. You'll get over it. It's already done anyway. All right, now it's time for the Aquila on the shoulder. Since these guys are still loyal, they might not be loyal to their chapter anymore for what have you, or maybe they were kicked out of their chapter for whatever reasons. It could be numerous reasons, just like the Death Watch, on why someone would be delegated to come to the Black Shields. Oh, don't you set on me. Aha. Sorry, lately I'd been having a lot of trouble with it being like off center. It'd be on this side or it'd be on that side. And as much as that doesn't matter, that drives me fucking bonkers. It does. It drives me bonkers. I really shouldn't let it, but it does. It really, really does. And this dunking process is actually working out for me a lot better. I know. That's what you're kind of supposed to do. You get a shallow thing and you're supposed to wet it and soak it and it'll slide right off. And then you take it and you slide it right onto it. And that just, I've tried it and it just doesn't work for daddy. So I got to do it in these back-asswards ways that really make people uncomfortable to watch. And it makes me go, ha 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 ha, like I'm Stitch or some shit. Be the uncomfortable. Be the uncomfortable. Just got to straighten you out a bit. Yeah. 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 Just like that. Just like that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love that. And so, with this little Roman numeral 9, I will let you in on a secret. It's not a big secret because I've already posted them. And since it's so small, I'm not even going to bother dunking it. So, the 9 is not to represent the Blood Legion or the Red Fleet, whatever you want to call them. I've been calling them the Blood Legion instead of the Black Legion. It is to represent the fact that they are from the Penitent Revenant. Who are the Penitent Revenant? They are what is left of the loyal Blood Angels. And they are allowed to keep their numbers, although they are severely hindered. So like our Sanguine Heresy chapters are allowed to have, this is still up for debate, but just about they can have like 5,000 or even 10,000 Marines instead of your 1,000. But not the Penitent Revenant. They get designated right back to their Revenant Legion status. They use their old colors, which are basically no colors. They have the ceramite silver, not the gray. I do go with a silver. And they get no iconography other than other than the 9. They get a big old white 9 on their pauldron, and that's it. That's all they're allowed to have. Because they are serving a penitence for their legion's actions. I know, well, that doesn't make sense for the newer Marines because they had nothing to do with it. It doesn't matter. Maybe they recruit from people who have some kind of penitence, something to serve and make up for. Kind of like the Krieg. That's what they're doing. That's all they're doing. And then there you go. Now, I would like for this stuff to dry, since we're only at 16 minutes. I'm probably going to pause, and then we'll do some Nuln Oil, and then we'll break. All right, so if anything, I will give you guys just a few more minutes of this episode by hitting the pause button. So, pause! Okie dokie. Unpause. So, here we are, wrapping it up for you with some Nuln Oil. We're getting our old faithful. I've had this brush for quite a while because I don't use many of these anymore. I could barely even make out what the logo was, and honestly, I'm not that concerned with it at the moment. So, let's get this bad boy. Get some Nuln Oil, and look at that. Isn't that some gross stuff right there? Isn't that a shame? If I had a proper mixer, something that could really, really, really shake this stuff up, wouldn't be that big of an issue. And it's not even that big of an issue, honestly. Oh, come on. All right. But I wanted to at least give you guys just a taste of everything that this model really has to offer. And even if that meant boring you to death with some Nuln Oil. Whew. This has been a fun journey for me. I hope this was a fun journey for you. I'm sorry that I didn't have, more lore for you. But as this, I keep saying, as this is a living project, I encourage you guys to reach out. Comment your own lore ideas. We can discuss them. And if we like them, let's use them. There's no reason why we can't work on this project together. All right? This isn't going to be a one-way street. Keep in mind, if I don't like the idea and I don't want to use it, dude, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, okay? Because this is my project, and I will use what I want. And if I don't like it, if I don't think it fits, then we're not going to use it. And that's not a big deal. That just means, all right, let's apply it somewhere else. Or hell, make your own. You do it. But besides all that, hell, I'm really curious to see what you guys could think. What you could think up and what you could come up with. Because, damn, dude, I've collaborated with people before on projects, and it is quite interesting what other people, their thought processes, how they can come to certain things, certain line of thoughts. As if you've ever worked with someone in a creative setting like that, it is fascinating to see what other people think, how other people think. Is quite interesting. We're all human, and we're all capable of some amazing ideas and concepts. You never know when someone's going to come up with something where you you never would have even considered it. And you're like, oh my God. Like, hey, that was brilliant, dude. Like, honestly, when it came to the Obsidian Suns and using the blue helmets, now, I didn't care for the idea of using blue helmets as their recruits, but I did like the idea of the blue helmets, and so I counter-suggested, how about we use that for the sergeants? But I even asked them in return, what are your thoughts? Do you like that idea? Because I'm totally open for debate. It's not like it's an open and shut book. Dude, if you think your idea is worth it, all right, fight for it. Let's discuss it, man. Because I adore my Obsidian Sons. I want to say I protect them like my babies. It ain't that serious, but you know, shit, dude. I do love them. And the more that y'all have loved them, it has made me love them all the more. It really, really has. And oh my God, you see that pommel? Isn't that embarrassing? We did not do that pommel. That is embarrassing. I wonder how long y'all kept track of that, if anybody did. And I did varnish everything one more time while we were waiting on stuff, you know. During that pause, that is just embarrassing. At least none of the Nuln Oil touched it, so we can do this right up. Ooh, excuse me. My goodness. And we could have almost passed it off as silver, but no, it was a little too matte. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Ooh. Woo! Hot diggity. Hot diggity down. Hot diggity dang dong. All right, so minor touch up there. Oh, man, my apologies. My apologies. I know I don't have to apologize that much. It's out of habit. Do very much like this. Marine, it came out pretty cool. It came out pretty cool in my opinion. If you don't like it, that is fine with you. That is fine with me. I don't care. Because it's mine, not yours, you see. I like it very much. Very much. Yeah. I know, it's almost asinine to add Nuln Oil to the black, but I'm trying to keep things a little even here, and some of the places look a little chalky. They look a little unrefined, like it's not matching the rest of the model, so I'm trying to make sure that everything really does match. Now, that is very important. Very important. All right. But I think that probably does it for us, guys. So, I do want to thank you all so very much for dropping by. Once again, this has been a lovely 4 episodes, and I had a lot of fun with this guy. I can't wait to show him on the turntable once he dries again. And bam, that's 2 black shields. That is 2 black shields done. And I know they're both Primaris, and they're on different battlefields. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. But okay, I'll see you guys on the next round. I, again, have no idea what's coming next, so I guess it'll be a shock to you as much as it is to me. But until then, I hope you guys stay happy. I hope you guys stay healthy. And I hope the Void Father guides your brush. Have a good one.